Welcome back, focused learners. So glad you're here. In today's analysis, we're deconstructing a vision of the future that takes exactly 40 seconds to unfold. But trust me, within this tiny, brief window lies an entire philosophy. We're talking about the future of digital work, busting the myths of overnight success, and revealing the quiet, honestly unglamorous truth about building real wealth on the internet. So, what does the reality of making money online actually look like in 2026? We're skipping the formal agenda today because I really just want to immerse you completely in this environment. Do me a favor and forget the loud, flashy, private jet-filled videos you usually associate with making money online. Just erase all that noise from your mind. Instead, step with me into the incredibly quiet, highly deliberate atmosphere that defines this new era. It's a completely different world. Morning light, a clean desk, the hum of a laptop fan. You know that feeling? There's this profound tranquility right before the intense work begins. A clean desk literally represents a clear mind. That early morning light, that's pure discipline, waking up before the rest of the world to actually build something. And that singular, steady hum of the laptop fan is the sound of the modern factory floor. It's just you and your machine. Okay, let's dive into this blueprint of the modern digital routine. We start with desk and dawn, move right into keyboard focus, find a quick moment for profit and pause, gaze out at the city view, and finally reach the close. Every single phase you see here is meticulously engineered to show you the true mechanics of digital discipline. The reality of 2026 digital work. This isn't some crazy sci-fi prediction, folks. It's the reality that the gold rush mentality is over and the foundation has matured. Notice how this entire reality is constructed purely through sound. You've got the hum of the fan, the chirping birds, the crisp typing, that super satisfying gentle thwack of a coffee mug, the muffled traffic, and a soft click. These specific audio cues are brilliant. They create this deliberate contrast between the natural world waking up outside and your focused digital isolation inside. It tells us you're grounded in the real world, but completely 100% dialed into your digital environment. The sensory work routine. Now that we've set the stage, let's break down the actual anatomy of the action itself. All right, notice how the rhythm really picks up here. Step 1, rapid, crisp keyboard typing. The work is active, it's fast. Steps 2 and 3, picking up the coffee cup and placing it back down. This is so great because it intertwines this incredibly mundane, everyday routine of drinking coffee with the high-leverage act of digital building. And then, step 4, small profit graphs emerge. Notice there's no massive celebration, no confetti. It's just another standard part of the morning process. And here is the absolutely crucial point. Those profit graphs are small. We are not looking at massive, screen-shattering rockets going to the moon while air horns blare in the background. No way. Small profit graphs. This represents slow, incremental, steady upward growth. It is a direct, intentional attack on the internet myth of the sudden viral spike. Because in 2026, the reality is about moving the needle just a tiny bit, day by day, cup of coffee by cup of coffee. It's the ultimate visual metaphor for compounding effort. Consistency over luck. This right here is the beating heart of our entire analysis today. We are entirely stripping away that old lottery ticket mentality. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is this stark contrast. Over on the left, we've got the false perception of online wealth. Chaos, noise, and just a desperate chase for variety. But look on the right. We have the reality. Consistency, the clean desk, the early morning, the steady typing. Listen, if you're relying on chaos and noise to make your living, you're absolutely going to lose to the person sitting quietly at a clean desk at dawn, for sure. It's not luck, it's consistency. You really don't need a viral hit. You don't need a sudden stroke of genius. You just need to show up every single day and do the crisp, rapid typing. And honestly, that's a highly empowering message, because while you can't control luck, you have 100% control over your consistency. Think about what happens when you look out the window. The city is blurred, the traffic remains muffled. Take a look at how mental energy is distributed. Here, the vast majority of it is completely dedicated to focus, pushing distractions all the way to the absolute outer edge. The city, with its millions of people and endless events, is physically right out there, but mentally, it's muffled. Mastering that ability to block out the external noise and keep the world blurred in the background, that's an essential survival skill for the digital worker. Discipline is new currency. We've talked about the sensory routine, the slow growth, the shift away from luck, but what does it all boil down to in the end?
Start building. This isn't just passive advice, it is your ultimate call to action. You've got the clean desk, you've got the quiet warning, you finally understand that it takes consistency, not luck. So, stop consuming the noise. Sit down at that keyboard and actually build your digital assets.
Because ultimately, the money is just a byproduct. The actual, tangible asset you are cultivating is your discipline. Discipline is the new currency. So as we hear that final soft click of the laptop closing, I'm going to leave you with one thought for tomorrow morning. When the dawn breaks and your laptop fan hums to life, how will you choose to spend your new currency? Thanks for hanging out with me today, Focus Learners. Keep learning and start building.